Yep. I got a Ford Ranger here. A little bit different than what I normally work on, but this is my son's truck. We picked it up for next to nothing. It doesn't run. So we're going to try to get it running. A little bit out of my zone because there's sensors and all kinds of electronics in here. Are we going to get it running? I don't know. Am I going to try? Absolutely. So come along with the journey. Welcome back to True Hero Rescue. But it's a 2009 Ford Ranger. I don't even know what size motor it's got in it. But, I mean, it's got a few dingers here and there. I think this was a government truck, if I understand the story correctly. It was a government truck on an Air Force base, I do believe. Let's go over here. We got lots of stuff in the bed that we got to clear out. No, I did not put all that stuff there. That was in it whenever we got it. Tires seem to be in okay shape. They're Michelin's. All the glass is there, so that's cool. It's not a bad deal, you know. May have a tail light out. Another dinger here. And spiders, go away. You're free. And on the inside here, well, that would explain why there is a door panel sitting right there. It ain't got a door panel. And it's only got one seat. And then the rumble seat's back here. Got some concrete. That's all tore apart. And there's just random switches in here that I don't know what goes to. Radio's halfway pulled out. Trim's coming down. Headliner's in good shape. But anyway, let's see what we got under here. I think it's a V6. Where's the switch? There it is. One-handed. Nope. It's 4-cylinder. I was wrong. That means it's probably 3.0 liter. And all kinds of electronics. So that's going to be good. No battery. I got a couple. Oh, look, there's some brake clean. Well, let's get after it. There's Braddock. He's in here ready to rock and roll. So let's get set up and remove this bed. From what I've been told, the reason for the seat not being in is for one, a dog, probably a shepherd, and weapon storage. That's a core. $20 for those nowadays. That's pretty good. It's tailgate drop. I don't know what that is. All right, so we got the bed clear of all the debris. We got Braddock cleaning out all of these bolts. And Justin showed up. He's hanging out. He's going to unhook the center harness that'll disconnect the tail lights from the main body harness. I believe that's how this one operates. It might be... I might have to unhook both harnesses. I don't know, but we gonna find out. And I gotta see if these suckers are gonna bust loose. Oh my gosh. It's in there, Bobby. I'm shaking the whole truck. Let me grab a proper tool. There it is. Wiggle, wiggle. You got it? Come on, free up. Yeah, we're going to have to spray these and let them. Oh, that one's free-ish. Here comes the rain. Yeah, we're going to have to spray the dickens out of all of these. All right. What's the chances are that we're really, truly ready to lift this bed off? Almost 100%. I don't know what you did with the rest of them. Here's that one. Okay, so I think Braddock's going to be back here balancing. Justin and I. Huh? I don't think we have to. We're going to find out if we have to. So if we get snagged up, it's your job to look under it to see what we're snagged on.
Make sure you're not pulling any wires.
I think we're ready. So here we go. Look under there. Yep. Free and clear? All right, straight back. And straight down. Looky, there's the fuel tank. Well, come here. Tell me what you see. That's what you see. Now, Braddock over there in the truck, back seat, driver's side, is our new fuel pump. Well, look what we got here. What's this? Hang on, come here. You guys see this? I don't understand this. There we go. So, what we have here is a random wire going to the fuel pump. So I'm assuming that's going to be our hot side of the fuel pump. Wonder where that goes. I gotta figure out where that goes.
There is that. One of these two is switching.
Yeah, this is very true. It's a white wire. I bet that's what it is. I bet the relay or something went bad. This kind of gives us an indication on what we're dealing with here. So it might not be a fuel pump after all, which would be cool because that means I could return the fuel pump that I got. I'm going to find out where this wire goes. Okay, so what we found was they've got a, we got this random wire. Evidently it's ground. So I just cleaned out a spot and I've got the new pump hooked up. I just want to see if it triggers it. Let's find out. Go ahead. Yep, stop. That's it. That pump is completely dead because we just tried it with the factory pump. That pump is in fact completely dead. And we have a ground problem out of this plug, evidently. I might look into doing something with that. That way we're not running any ingenuity. You know what I mean. No redneck ingenuity. This old Braddock here is drilling a hole in the side of the frame. That way we can attach our ground because we have a ground fault issue somewhere in the main harness. So he's gently going through an accessible spot on the side of the frame. That way we can put, we ain't got to tear the whole harness out, but we can service this and it's accessible. If I can get a nut, a bolt in there. Come on, you can do it. I have faith in ye. I think it's going to be easier to do the bolt rather than the nut right here because it's still kind of difficult to get through. Nope, I'm dropping it. Well, that one's gone. It'll come out going down the road. Let's see if Justin has a better angle on it than I do. Get skinny.
Come on.
And this is why ladies love mechanics. Okay, let me get this. And my drill. What'd you do with the drill, Roof? Let's see that. hindsight being 2020, I should have already done this. But it's fine. Everything is A-OK. There we go. Nice clean steel. Our ground, a lock washer, and the nut. Now we just hit this with the impact. The lock washer will do its job and hold the backside steady. I need my impact there, Ruth. It's the red one. Yep, right there.
Are you just wanting the...
Yes, that one, yep. That to be the one. Thank you, sir. And here we go. And just like that, nice solid ground. Now we can get to changing out the fuel pump, and that's going to be fun. So we got the pump out. I don't know if you can see down in there. Yeah, that's part of the pump. So go ahead and yoink that out of there, old Justin. Yummy. Good stuff. That's good stuff. So now I have a good opportunity to pump all this fuel out using a exterior fuel pump. Bada bing. We'll get it out of there. We'll get it clean, and then we'll put the new pump on. So let me see. Oh, we got the new fuel pump in. Hopefully the lines are in the right orientation. I didn't take a picture. You should always take a picture. So if we get fuel coming out of the vent over here, we know we got it wrong. I got a new ground over here, and I got this all greased up and taped up to where it won't corrode. Now we're going to see if it kicks on. So I don't know if you can hear it. Let me get down to where you could possibly hear it. Fire in the hole. I heard something. Turn it off. Turn it back on. We got fuel pump. Turn it off. Back on. Turn it off. Back on. We have a fuel pump. All right. Now for the moment of truth. Think it'll start. We're going to try to start it. First attempt. Fire in the hole. Oh, it tried. It's got a lot of air in the line. Turn it off. Oh. Try it again. Yes! I don't care. It fired up for a second. Okay, so I verified that we do have oil pressure by simply removing the oil pressure switch, turning the engine over, and it shot clear back to the rear bumper. So, we got plenty of oil pressure. Oh, and the individual who was messing with this truck before me, I'm assuming once it was parked, didn't hook up the oil pressure switch. I can't find the wire. It looks like a different harness is in it for some reason. I don't know these answers, but it's got oil pressure, but it does have a drop lifter, or at least it's got a little tick on one of the lifters. You know, the Ford tick. I think it's going to be okay. I am going to put a mechanical oil pressure gauge on it, but I sent my kids up to O'Reilly's to pick up some parts, like a new battery, an oil change, and a mechanical oil pressure gauge. Well, the guy at the counter didn't know what a mechanical oil pressure gauge was. I told him exactly where it was at. Couldn't find it. Didn't know if they had the right part or not. I told him to forget about it and just come on home with the oil change and the battery. They get home, they have a battery. So I don't even have an oil change for this. Some people just shouldn't be in the automotive world. Just saying. So now what we're going to do is we're going to put the bed back on it because we don't need to be off of here because we now have a fuel pump that operates correctly. So Braddock and I are going to grab the bed, throw it back on. I need a balancer. Somebody to be on the tail. Come on, Abby. All right, Braddock. Oh, man. Grab it at the wheel well. Grab it at the wheel well. Up we go. At least it's not a heavy bed. And on we go. Get it around about where it needs to go. A little bit further forward. Something like that. I can arrange it.
It's gotta go that way, Tom.
Yep. Over.
But it can't.
There we go. That's fine. How are we on our bow holes? Ow. That one's fine. Got to get a bolt in the bed back here. I usually do the two corners. That way I know that I'm square. That where you need to be? Yeah, that one's in. Now for another one. Well, needs plugs. Definitely needs some plugs. Needs a tune-up is what I'm saying. Let's see if it'll spin the tires. That's terrible. Nope. Nope. It needs some more work. But it's got brakes. Does have brakes. We ain't done with this yet, but needs a tune-up, needs an oil change. I need to look into that lifter. There it is. It's running again after it was sitting for a couple of years, whatever the case may be. It's back up and running. Just needed a fuel pump. It's too new for me. See you next time on Trio Rescue.